Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be basically going over how I curl my hair from a day-to-day basis. It is pretty self-explanatory, but I figured I'd get on here and show you guys anyways. So if you are interested, let's go ahead and get into the part of what we're going to need. Okay, so my first step before I start curling is just to apply a heat protectant. I picked this one up today. It smells really good. Kind of fruity. I've never used it obviously, so we'll see how it works, but this is the L'Oreal Sleek It Iron Straight Heat Spray. It's 3-day sleek, 450 degrees protection, and it's for all heating tools. And just something else quickly that we'll need is just a hair tie to section off the hair before we begin curling. Okay, so I just tied my hair up about halfway, so we're going to start with the bottom section first. And now that we have the hair tied up, I'm just going to go in with the heat protectant really quick and spray my ends. Kind of work that through the hair really quickly. And I forgot to mention this is actually just a Luminous Shine Smoothing Styling Oil. Take just like one squirt of this and apply it to my ends as well. Just kind of brushing it through. Don't want it all to stick in one place and start to look too oily or greasy. Okay, so I already curled this side. I had to move my camera because it was really dark and you couldn't really see what I was doing. So we'll go ahead and start on this side and I'll tell you what I've been doing. Okay, so I'm just going to take a section about this big and I'm just going to start about halfway down from the root and then wrap it around twice, and then I also just leave a little bit of the end out as well and just let that sit there for about 5 seconds to 10 seconds depending on how big the section is. And I just let it go. And I typically would go toward the face and then away from the face, but here lately, the past couple months, I've just been mainly going away from the face and I kind of like the look that it's been giving me. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing that and just going the same exact direction, wrapping around about twice if you have medium hair length. And I kind of just wiggle it around while it's on there. Sometimes pieces fall out. And just like a tad at the end. That go. And I just repeat the process pretty much the same way all around my head, and I will catch up with you guys when I get toward the front pieces and I'll let you know how I part it and then what I do a little bit different for that part. And then once I reach the top section here, I do try and get all the hair to lay perfectly flat on the iron. It just tends to make a bit of a prettier curl versus when you have like a really thick piece and it's not really reaching heat to the very top of the section. So I take fairly thin sections here and just kind of try and lay that flat right onto the curling iron, but still doing the same thing as before. And as soon as it's done curling too, I do just kind of like let it sit in my hand for a second and let it cool before we touch it, and then we'll do everything toward the end. So lately I've been trying to do more of like the middle part look, and then I tuck it behind my ears once I'm done. But I do have a little bit of bang still growing out from when I got them cut last. So I take that and then I take a little bit of a longer piece too so that everything blends in nicely together and it kind of flows when you let it go. But I start this even lower down than I was before with all the other sections, and I just kind of spread the pieces apart, leaving that end, and I only hold it for about 2 seconds. And I'll just let that sit, but I kind of try and get the bang to lay a little bit down this way so it does flow in and then out. And we'll just do the same thing on this side as what I was doing before. And then for this side, I just have a little bit of bang left, so I'm just going to wrap that around like once and just kind of wiggle that up and down really quick and give it a nice little bend, and then let it sit there for a minute and cool. I don't know how, but I always miss pieces in the back, so I'm going back really quickly and just getting a couple of the pieces on the very top section. Okay, so everything is curled now. I haven't brushed through it or done anything to it. I've just been letting it cool since I finished the last piece. So now that everything is cool, I'm just going to go ahead and take my fingers and run them through all the strands of my hair, letting everything kind of relax and make everything kind of blend together. This is the side that I typically tuck behind my ear, so that's the side I'm not going to worry about for my bang as much, and this is the side that lays a bit better for me, so I'm just kind of working that toward the front here so that it lays nicely and flows. And now I kind of have everything brushed out, everything looks really soft. There's no like really bunchy curls, and then some that are really relaxed like I was saying, so that's why I like trying to get similar size sections when you're curling so that everything looks the same when you're done. Okay, so the only thing I have left is hairspray. I just put a teeny bit of this in my hair so that I still have some flexibility to my hair throughout the day, but it still holds a curl. And that's really all I have for you guys. It's pretty simple, like I said. Really the only thing you need is heat protectant, a hair tie, hairspray, and a curling wand. So it only takes me typically when I'm not filming about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how precise I want it, or if I want it to be a little bit more messy. But again, that's pretty much it. If you guys did like this video, feel free to subscribe, like, or comment. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I will definitely get back to you. Anything that you're curious about, let me know, and then I'll have all the details in the description box below. I will be uploading another one soon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!